I'm doing a 3-day bikepacking trip with one of my good friends, Thomas Gloag. He's a professional for Jumbo Visma.
You're gonna be a king when you roll through anywhere. Wiley, you don't roll through.
We're going to be doing credit card bikepacking.
We all know that there's nothing in that saddle. There isn't. There's absolutely nothing.
But the Amex Centurion type, where you have somebody who carries all of your stuff. Lucinda, Thomas's girlfriend, has kindly offered to do that. We don't have any stuff to carry. We just have to ride point to point. We're riding from Girona to Carcassonne in France. We're going to take our time. The rides are not crazy long. They're not crazy distances. But we're just trying to pick some nice roads to ride, some roads that we've not ridden before, and enjoy the time. I'm just going to shoot this all on an Insta360 and an iPhone, just to keep it simple, lightweight, and not overcomplicate the setup, and see what we come out with. I'm going to be answering a bunch of your questions as well. So lots of people ask questions on Instagram. We're going to answer them along the way, and it should be a fun trip. Well, it was a fun trip. Let's get it.
How can you be a king when you roll through anywhere? Wiley, you don't roll through anywhere. I go anywhere, fam, I'm never scared. You said you rep E3, but you're never there. So let me murk this guy. It's all in your name, fam, I don't need to try. I take away the W, I take away the Y. Fix up the other letters, so we do first line. Talking like Barney, it's a joke.
You got the route champ.
Day one was riding from Girona to Figueres. We were going to do this on our road bikes this trip. So I was doing mine on my Colnago C68, which I adore. Gloag is on his Cervelo S5. We did cause an enormous traffic jam in Girona at the start because we had to load the car outside of La Comuna. We were with Dan and Tristan as well. They were going to join us for the first couple hours. Figueres is not that far from Girona, so it wasn't going to be a big day. But we did like a scenic route. And Figueres, when we got there, beautiful city. Like the old town there, so underrated. I've never been there before, so that was really fun. And the food was good. We had ramen, and we looked around to see if there was like a climbing gym nearby. I've been like doing a lot of climbing since the racing season has kind of slowed down, and it's really, really fun. And actually, it's a great core workout. I feel so much more dialed in my core now that I've been doing climbing on the bike. So I'm going to proceed to continue to do that in the off season, or in the winter, sorry. One of the questions somebody asked was, how did I get good at editing? And
where did I learn those mad editing skills? Just from bashing out edits, basically, from watching skate videos. That's basically how I learned.
It is just a practice makes perfect kind of thing. And editing is actually something I really, really enjoy. I can really lock in and get a very singular focus when it gets to editing, and there's very few things in this world that allow me to do that. So software wise, I mean, I use CapCut for all of the Instagram stuff, and then for any of the YouTube stuff I use a software called DaVinci Resolve, which is actually free. It's an insanely powerful software considering it's free. You can do the paid version, but honestly, I got really far on just the free version. So shout out to DaVinci for creating such an amazing software, and I would wholeheartedly recommend it.
How many Ks do we do today? Three, I want to say. Let's see what the people want to hear. Where does the Swanee send the invoice? Where does the send the invoice? What Swanee? Asked by Lucinda. What's your favourite race you've ever raced or been to? Ooh. To be fair, doing the Strada Bianchi Fondo was amazing. That was really fun. And then Gravel Worlds this year with all the crowds was just unreal for me.
For the under-23 Giro the year I did it with Healy and Ben Turner and Luke was really fun. So that was a really good group of guys.
It's more about the crew, isn't it? Really?
Exactly, yeah.
How do you become more aero?
Aero! Yeah. It's free aero to me.
None of us know, do we?
None of us know. Have you seen the positions on us, lad?
To get aero. You ask, we deliver.
Yeah.
First class.
But that's just...
Don't look where you're going. That's the first thing. Don't look where you're going. Head down. Elbows in. Facing the ground. Don't go very fast.
Please don't actually do this because it's really stupid.
Would you rather climb like Pocaccia or sprint like Philipsen? I'd like to climb like Tadej, to be fair, because Tadej can sprint pretty good too.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got the mental capacity to compete in the sprints.
Yeah. The sprints are pretty dangerous these days.
Yeah, Elliot got put away today, so we've already got Philipsen on lock.
I did. We've got that on the roster as well, you know. Lucinda, what would you rather? Would you rather climb like Tadej or sprint like Philipsen?
Climb like Tadej.
You heard it here first.
I'm not risking my life.
You heard it here first. We're trying to live. What are you dressing up as Halloween at the Herne Hill Village? I'm going as Michael Schumacher. You're given a GT3 RS. What color would it be? British Racing Green.
What is a GT3 RS?
It's a fast car made by Porsche.
Oh, Porsche.
Why Visma over Ineos? These are kind of attacking questions. This person knows a little too much. Mate, you know a little bit too much. A little too much.
Hey, listen, I ride for any team that wants me. So please sign me. I beg you.
You heard it here first. Right, we're getting noodles.
About me, here we go. Half your robot, half evil. I would ask you to pay attention, but you ain't got no pedo. I'm going to damage your ego. Wanna run down BMX like Evo. Run up in your house, punch in the face, box your head out.
The climbing place that we went to was sick, except for the fact that none of the colors made any sense. It was just like a generally really hard gym to climb. So, but what a really fun thing to do is if you're in a new city, is just to find a local climbing gym, because they're everywhere and they always bring a new experience. So Lucinda and I went and did that, whilst Gloag went to the gym and did, I don't know, some ridiculous squat. That was a short but fun day, day one. Day two was going to be a bit longer.
I was filling out packs, hand in pocket, draw for the stacks. Yeah, you know, do we spend that, Liz?
Oil.
Day two was going to be about 80-90 kilometer day, but with like quite a lot of climbing, and more climbing than I actually anticipated. We left Figueres after having a couple pastries for breakfast. Bumped into some random Frenchie along the way, so that was fun. We're chatting to him about racing and life. He lived in Huddersfield for a bit, totally muddied. He's lucky he came out alive. We answered some of the questions.
People want to know why you have so much hair on your legs.
Logistical error, sadly. Razor not in stock. Come in, December count.
How do you stay motivated, champ?
Focus on the day to day.
Yep.
Try not to look too far ahead.
You heard it here first. Wake up, enjoy the morning. Don't put any stress on yourself, you know? Actually going out and exercising might seem like running away from the problems, but actually helps a lot. Even if it's for an hour. Even if you had 3 hours of training to do. Go out and say to yourself that you're going to do an hour, and then after an hour, see how you feel. And if you want to continue, then continue. Most of the time, you actually feel good and you'll continue. And if you don't, then go get a coffee, sit at home and watch some cycling or whatever sport you're into, or watch car videos like me. Cars that have been destroyed and being rebuilt for like factory. That's what I enjoy watching. Do something for yourself. One of the hardest things about sport is just getting out the door when you're down. Would you not agree?
Oh, for sure, 100%. It's all about that.
There's been many a time where Gloag and I have been struggling to get out the door. Most of the time it's me. He's laughing, but it's true. But we get out the door, and after an hour of being really grumpy, Gloag just chatting my ear off, I come around and it's all good. Plenty of muddied times in Colombia with this man. The real ones remember. Do something for yourself. That's what John would say.
Gloag took me up this unbelievably steep hill. Anyway, the video will show how that went.
Listen, VC Let's Get It fans, this won't make it into the video, but he's gone. I told him, listen, I can't give you a loan on minerals right now. Central bank interest rates are high. And look, he didn't listen. He over leveraged himself and he's mineraled out. Oh dear. What can we do about that, eh? Look, we'll stop. We'll show the fan them. He's mineraled out. Don't wheelie for the fan. Look, he's no minerals. Mate, you can't get the wheel off the ground. No minerals. It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about? How was your lead out, man?
What lead out? Hear that?
The fact that we
The
voluntarily
fans.
did this.
Yeah. Minerals. I'm gonna actually need another hand on the bars now. Ciao. This is Mineral Watch. There is not a mineral in sight. Oh, microscopic mineral found. Unreal. Completely out of minerals. What? I'm gasping for breath, so am I. Minerals not found in this facility, sadly. Head down. No minerals in there, my son. No minerals in there. All left on the road. All left down here. No minerals anywhere else, sadly. Here he comes. It's the man with no minerals. No one's got any minerals. Oh dear. Mineral out.
I really need a Coke. I don't think there's any places to get it.
Get this man a gas station, because honestly,
I need to be.
Get his head locked on.
I need a Repsol.
Medieval times, he would not survive.
I would not survive, man.
Eaten.
I'd be a king though, to be fair. I'm good for like those 2, 3, 4 minute climbs, but anything longer than that. But would recommend the Centurion Amex credit card bikepacking. Day 2, and I'm having a lot of fun. By the way, all of these routes are on my Strava, and I would 100% do all of these again. If you want like a bikepacking route from Girona, I would definitely recommend this. But we stayed in Airbnbs along the way, and this was somewhat good, but like if you've got somebody driving with a car, it's a bit of a nightmare because there's just like no parking. If you're just like traveling with a little bit of luggage, then Airbnbs inside town are great, and actually you're like right next to all the restaurants. So wattage wise, we're kind of cruising along at anywhere between like 200 to 240 for the people that want to know the wattage.
I was in the street all night, all day with a fat head suit and a mic all day. Teachers try to say that I gotta get A's. I was like, fuck you, man, I gotta get paid. Now I'm in the show being dancing with Emma. Know how to draw a beanie like henna. I think that friend be feeling man too, but man can take two, it ain't a dilemma. Back dump a truck, she got hella. She look bad, you know I'm gonna tell her. Take that number down, I'm at Bella. Shout out, she fitness like my gal. Hand in pocket, draw for the steps. Yeah, you know that we spend that Liz. Hit the strip, then we get that back. Young money, little idiot kids. Why'd I spend that bag on a bag? Go to gully, don't reason with him. Why do you think that he's dressed in black? One man can't lie.
Day 3 was the best day. Route wise, like the roads were so quiet. So we started in Perpignan, and we went to this salty coffee place, which was the best brew I'd had all trip. Cohen asks, how do you deal with getting dusted in the town signs by Elliot all the time?
I think we've got live footage of me giving you an absolute dusting in the town signs thing that we've done.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, what's your recollection of the first day town signs sprint?
I mean,
but
so I'm the one who holds the keys to the content.
You're
Control the media, control history.
Which video do you think I'm gonna put in there?
It's Russian state media out here.
Big brother.
Don't believe the hype. Well, there's no video of you dusting me from this trip.
Ministry of Truth over here.
What video do you think I'm gonna actually put in there? Do you think I'm gonna the one of me getting dusted, or the one of you getting dusted? Averaged a decent speed that day. It was about 3.5, 4 hours, 114 kilometers. Yeah, enjoyed pretty much all of it. Legs started to flag towards the back end, but that's because me and Gloria got a little bit carried away and we were really enjoying the ride. So she had to get the train back to Girona, which was pretty easy to do. Like, Gloria was gonna ride one more day and then get her driven back by Lucinda, but I decided to get the train back because I have to go to another motorsporting event in Valencia. So stay locked for that opportunity in the SRO. So follow and like and subscribe for more of this. Honestly, this was my first ever bikepacking experience and I really enjoyed the entire thing. It was good fun and I would do it again. It's a great way to get some Ks done, ride some new roads, see a part of the world that you've not seen before by bicycle. And it's kind of more fun and more rewarding that way. So I highly recommend anyone to do that. This video should be out by the weekend. If it's not, I apologize. If it is, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. Let's get it.